everyone and welcome to Real Yoga. I'm Hanna, and if you're practicing with me in real time when this video goes out and you're on my side of the world, then you're probably preparing for lockdown 2.0. So I'm sure that comes with loads and loads of mixed feelings. So what I've developed for you today is a how to surf the second wave yoga flow. So we're going to get pretty grounded, just trying to find some sort of connection back to our bodies, because again, in quarantine, this is going to be a very epic time of self-reflection. So do what you need to do. Take it as easily or as fast-paced, if you need to sweat some of it off, as you need to. So when you're ready, grab your stretchy pants and I'll meet you on the mat. We're going to begin today starting on our backs in Shavasana. So come all the way down to the mat or wherever you're practicing today. And give yourself a couple of beats to fidget. Maybe you tuck your shoulders slightly under your chest, shake your feet from side to side. Just get rid of any jitters so that you can just come into this position of stillness eventually. And with your arms taking up space at the sides of your body and your legs nice and wide, take a deep, full breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. 2 more like that. Inhale super deep. Exhale, make some noise. And 1 more time, take a full breath in through your nose. And let it out your mouth. Nice. If you haven't already, close down your eyes and begin to deepen your breath. Feel yourself lying on your surface. And really take a scan of the back of your body and where do you feel absolutely connected to this floor beneath you. Keep breathing fully. As you inhale, can you feel that your rib cage expands from left to right? And as you exhale, can you soften more deeply into the earth? So Shavasana is probably the most grounding pose in the asana library. And that's because it's the time where the majority of our body is connected to the earth. So again, as you feel those places where the floor meets your skin, know that you're not going anywhere. You're fully supported by the ground below. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you give yourself up to the floor? So like I said, if you've been practicing in real time with me, and particularly if you live in Europe, then we're going in for lockdown 2.0. Some of us saw it coming, but some wouldn't have. And there's a lot of ways to deal with news that is unpleasant, maybe shocking, maybe quite melancholy. So I believe you've done a really good thing for yourself by bringing yourself to the mat today. So don't let yourself lose this time by thinking too much about other stuff. Try to see how much you can connect to your breath, to the sensations in your body, and letting any thoughts that are coming through pass just as quickly as they came. We'll be here for about 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Bend your knees and plant your feet flat on the mat. Walk your feet as close to your butt as possible. And then take, the palms of your hands down to the earth and tuck your shoulder blades gently underneath your spine. So we're setting up for a bridge pose. Press down into your feet and feel your toes pointing directly forward. So don't let them splay outwards or inwards. And then have a quick look down your body and make sure that your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders are all in the same line. And then here, start to press strongly into your feet, pushing down into the palms of your hands. As you inhale, start to roll your hips to the sky. Nice. If it feels okay for you, you can start to interlace your hands underneath your spine and maybe you roll your shoulders under even more. And now press strongly into your feet. Can you lift your hips a little higher? Feel as though you want to pull your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw your belly muscles in. Nice. And really press down strongly through your feet. And then without moving them, can you pull your heels towards your shoulders and feel the backs of your legs really light up? All those muscles start to contract. One more breath here. Exhale to release your hands if you have them interlaced and slowly roll yourself all the way back down. Nice. We're going to take one more, but in between, take your feet wide and knock your knees together. One deep inhale breath here. And exhale, you can let it out the mouth. Take your feet back to hips width distance, toes pointing forward. Press strongly into your big toes. As you inhale, lift your hips high. Again, maybe interlace your fingers. You might try the opposite thumb on top this time. If you've got any funkiness in your knees here, lift your toes and flex them to the sky. Again, pull your tailbone towards the backs of your legs and pull the backs of your feet towards your shoulders. So feel all of that part of your body start to engage. Can you lift a little higher? One more inhale here. And then exhale again, slowly release your hands and roll your spine down gently until your hips hit the mat. From here, tuck your knees towards your shoulders and give yourself just a little rock from side to side. I always kind of mention that if you have zippers or something like that on the back of your pants, rolling around on your back never feels so good. And then from here, take your hands behind your knees and we're going to rock and roll up and down the length of our spine. So again, my teacher used to always say, this is a massage for your spine. And I was like, no, it isn't. But it is if you can really control the roll. So see if you can really slow down the movement so that actually you can sort of feel that it's massaging the muscles along your spine. And once you've had a little roly play, cross your ankles, shift your hips back, bring your hands forward, and come onto all fours in a tabletop position. Spread your fingers super wide and push down into your hands. Again, your knees are hips width distance apart. Look between your thighs and make sure that you can't see your feet. So again, we're lining everything up on the same plane. And here again, feel which parts of you are really connected to the earth. Still quite a grounding pose here because we've got a lot of our body is connected to our yoga mat. Nice, so again, push the mat away from you. Notice if your belly just wants to kind of succumb to gravity. Just take a gentle lift out from your lower belly here and push down into the tops of your feet. From here, we'll move through some cat-cow. So as you inhale, start to micro-bend your elbows, pull your chest forward and through, lift your chin, lift your hips. And then as you exhale, press your fingertips into the mat to round your spine, draw your belly button to the sky. Nice. Inhale, bend your elbows, pull your heart forward. Nice. And then exhale, opposite direction. Push your shoulder blades apart. Push down strongly into the mat. Inhale, opening and stretching through the front of your body. And exhale, opposite direction. Let's take one more like that. Inhale to open. Nice. And exhale, round your spine to the sky. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Shift your hands forward very slightly. Keep your fingers open wide. And then tuck your toes. Lift your knees, send your hips back to your heels, and then roll your sit bones to the sky. Keep your knees super bent here. Downward facing dog. And if you like, you can start to straighten one leg at a time, bending deeply through the opposite knee. And as you pedal your feet out here, can you press your hands into the mat, pushing your hips away from your fingertips? Nice. Draw your lower belly in. And then once you're done pedaling it out, bend both knees here. Again, pull your hands away from your hips and your hips away from your hands and roll your sit bones to the sky. Find loads of length in your spine. Shake out your head and neck. Let your ears fall between your biceps. And then from here, you can keep all of this. You can keep your knees bent or start to slowly straighten through your legs. And if the heels don't come all the way down, it's no problem. Draw the belly in. Take an inhale. And then exhale, push the fronts of your thighs onto the backs of your thighs. So much things to talk about and do in downward facing dog, always. We're here for one more inhale and one more exhale. On your next inhale, draw your belly strongly to your spine as you roll forward. Come into a plank pose. Again, push the mat away from you. Feel as though you want to suck your heart into the back of your rib cage. Nice. One more breath here. You're doing awesome. And then exhale, slower than you want to. Start to lower your left knee down to the mat. Nice work. And then pick up your left foot and let it fall off to the side of your mat. Nice. Pivot your right heel down. Make sure your left wrist is underneath your left shoulder. And then inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. So here we are in a side plank variation. Really push down through the outer edge of your right foot, and you're welcome to stay here. Or on an exhale, reach your right arm by your right ear. And imagine that there's this point at your waist where your fingertips pull away from that point, and at the same time, the edge of your right foot pulls away from that same point. So your whole side body is super long. You're welcome to stay, or if you like, you can start to float that right foot off of the mat. Flex the foot strongly so your right leg is active. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze your belly muscles so they help you out. Again, welcome to stay, or if you like, inhale, breath. Exhale, squeeze your elbow and knee together, let them touch, and inhale, reach it open. Exhale, squeeze elbow and knee. Inhale, open. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to open. Two more like that. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Nice. Reach, reach, reach. And then bring your right hand down, your right foot down. Tuck your left toes, come back into plank pose. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower both knees down. And then think about pulling your elbows directly down to the mat as you lower onto your belly. Untuck your toes if they're not already. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your head and your heart. And now lift your hands off the mat. Push strongly into your toenails. Take a breath in. And then exhale, press into your hands. Tuck your toes. Send your hips first back to your heels. And then roll your butt to the sky. Downward facing dog. Nice. Again, if you need any movements here in your down dog, please take them. And if you just need stillness, then just listen to the sound of your breath as you press into your hands to pull your sit bones towards the sky. One more inhale here. One more exhale. On your next inhale, draw your belly in as you unroll your spine like a wave, surfing that second wave. Take an inhale. Exhale, slower than you want to. Start to slowly drop your right knee down to the mat. Nice. Shift your right toes so they spill off the right edge of your mat. Pivot your left heel down, right wrist underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Side plank variation. Nice. Can you feel as though your bottom waist lifts up to meet your left rib cage? Nice. Stay here or take an inhale. Exhale, start to reach your left fingertips to the top edge of your mat. Big side stretch through your whole body. You're welcome to stay, or if you're feeling strong today, start to float that left leg off of the mat. Flex your foot a lot. Your quad muscles are engaged here. Your calf muscles are engaged. Inhale, reach your fingertips away from your feet. Reach your feet away from your fingertips. You can stay here working on your core and your balance, or inhale, breath. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it open. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to open. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Nice job. Inhale, reach it open. Take your left hand down, take your left foot back down, and press yourself back into a plank pose. Nice. Pull your heart up towards the back of your body, and then spike your heels to the back of your mat. You can come down to the knees, or inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower all the way down in a straight line. Nice. Untuck your toes. Inhale for Cobra. Lift your head, lift your heart, lift your hands. Nice. We're here for one more inhale. Lift a little higher. And then exhale, tuck your toes. This time send your hips back to your heels. Breathe child's pose here. Keep your arms reaching out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Nice. And then from here, press into your hands. Slowly roll your hips to the sky. We'll meet again in downward facing dog. Or if you're like, no thank you, you're welcome to stay in that child's pose. We'll stay here for about 4 breaths. Let your head and your neck relax. Draw your low ribs in. And then again, feel as though you want to press the tops of your thighs towards the backs of your thighs as you lengthen the heels of your feet down towards the mat. That's not where they have to hit though. Nice. 1 inhale. 1 exhale. Beautiful. From here, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, send your right leg straight up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, stay, press into your hands, send your chest to your thigh. Inhale, lift your right leg even higher, and then exhale, squeeze your knee to your nose, step it through. Beautiful. Pivot on your back foot. Try to find about at a back arch to front heel connection, and then sweep your left arm forward, up and back. We find ourselves in Warrior 2. Nice. Bend your front knee deeply, make sure you can see your front big toe. Take an inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders slightly away from your ears. Nice. On your next inhale, flip your front hand, reach it forward, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, lift your chest away from your belly button. And then exhale, straighten your leg as you come forward. Pop your left hip to the side, reach forward with your right arm. And when you can't reach forward anymore, keep your torso where it is and just flip your hands, Trikonasana. So maybe your hand is on your shin, maybe it comes all the way down to the mat, doesn't matter. Lean your heart back and then very gently push your hips forward just a little bit. Nice. Take your head and your neck wherever feels best. So I like to sort of just look forward, or you can look down or up. 1 more inhale here. Exhale, squeeze your thighs together, come up with straight legs. Nice. Turn your right toes forward, turn your left toes towards the back edge of your mat, bend your back knee, and we're coming to Warrior 2 on the other side. Nice. Inhale here. As you exhale, send your left forearm to your left thigh and reach your right arm by your right ear. Just like we did in side plank before, can you pull your fingertips away from that midpoint in your waist and push down the outer edge of your right foot from that exact same point? You can stay here, or if you've got the space today, maybe your right fingertips come down to the inside of your left fingertips to the inside of your left foot, reach your right arm to the sky. If that's too much, no problem, stay back here. Everyone, we're here for one more inhale breath. And then exhale, float your hands down to the back edge of your mat, pivot your back foot. Nice, and now we're in a low lunge at the back of our mat. Kind of like we didn't know Corona was coming. Now we didn't know that we were going to end up here. Oh no. Press into your hands, and then on your next inhale, reach your left leg straight up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, start to open through your left side. Can you lift your left knee even higher, but push down more into your left hand? If you like, if you want to flip your world upside down, spike your right heel up, tap your left toes down, lift both hips, and come into a wild thing. Nice. Can you rotate your chest more to the sky? Deep breath in here. And then exhale, send it back, three-legged dog. Nice, right, left leg lifts, lift it high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step your left foot forward again. Nice, pivot on your back foot. Turn your left toes forward, walk your hands to the long edge of your mat. Apologies for the booty shot. Take your fingertips down to the floor or to blocks or to a pet cat. And then send your toes forward, so you're shifting more weight into your feet. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale as you slowly bend your elbows, bringing the crown of your head down towards the earth. Hiya. Nice. Keep shifting more weight into your toes, and if it's so much work, maybe you bend your knees a little, and then roll your sit bones up a little higher. Again, shift more weight into your toes, and then start to lengthen your legs again. Maybe you find a tiny bit more space in the backs of your thighs. One more inhale here, and one more exhale. Inhale, press into your hands, find length in your spine again, and then exhale, walk your hands all the way back to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your heart forward, and then exhale, press into your hands, step it back, plank pose. Nice, super strong here, push the mat away from you. Inhale, shift it forward, and exhale, lower all the way down in a straight line. Nice. Untuck your toes, inhale for Cobra. Lift your hands off the mat, press into your toenails. Nice, and then exhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog is where we're gonna hang out. Nice. Beautiful. Give your head and your neck a little shake. Press into your hands, your hips are the highest point here. And then from here, walk your big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Exhale to stay. Lift your leg a little higher, press more into your hands, take an inhale. And then exhale, swing your knee to your nose and step it in between your hands. Beautiful, pivot on your back foot while you're down here, check out your alignment. And then sweep your hands forward, up and back. Warrior two on this side. Nice. Adjust your feet, your hips as necessary. Make sure that you're able to see your front big toe. Take an inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. On your next inhale, flip your front hand, reach forward, and exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale to lean it back. One more breath. And then as you exhale, straighten your front leg as you come forward, reach your arms to the side. Pop your right hip out, reach through your left fingertips. Inhale here, and then exhale, flip your hands, Trikonasana. Nice. Again, can you roll your heart forward, bring your top shoulder back behind you, and at the same time, can you press your hips forward? Nice. Again, take your head and neck wherever feels best for your neck muscles today. One more breath in here. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs as you come up with straight legs. Great. And then turn your left toes forward. Turn your right toes out to the side. We're in warrior two on the opposite side now. Nice. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, right forearm meets right thigh. Reach your left arm by your left ear. Good. Feel as though you want to push your left shoulder blade behind you and bring your right shoulder blade more forward. Nice. Stay here, or if you have the space, right fingertips can come down to the inside of your right foot. Left arm reaches to the sky. Just an option if you want it. If you're more advanced in your practice and you have a bind, you're also welcome to take that. We'll take one more inhale breath here. And then as you exhale, take your left hand all the way down to the mat. Frame your front foot, pivot your back foot. Inhale to lengthen. We're at the back of our mats again. Press into your hands and then send your right leg straight up and back, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, start to open your hips up high. Beautiful. Take a full deep breath in. And then if you like, you can spike that left heel up high, tap your right toes behind you, and then lift it up. Wild thing. Nice. My hair is giving me a mauve. Movember. Deep breath in. And then exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Nice. Send that right leg back up again. One more big breath in. And then exhale, right knee to nose, step it through. Great. Pivot your left heel down. Turn your right toes forward, and we're going to meet back in that wide-legged fold. So bring your fingertips down towards the mat or blocks or whatever. Inhale, lengthen, shift weight into your toes. And then exhale, start to bend your elbows and come down into your fold. Nice. Give your head and neck a little shake, so there's no weight there. Again, if you like, if you want to play with a bit more stretch in the backs of your legs, take a micro bend in your knees, and then start to roll your butt even higher to the sky. Nice. Shift more weight into your toes, and then lengthen the backs of your legs. Maybe you found a tiny bit more space. Beautiful. On your next inhale, walk your fingertips forward, halfway lift. And then listen carefully. This time, start to turn your left toes forward, and then we're going to take this right foot and kick it to the top edge of our mat. Doop. Sit down on your booty, and then we'll meet together in Navasana, boat pose. Okay, a couple of variations for your Navasana today. If you're not feeling it, maybe your toes tap down on the ground, your hands are behind your knees, you roll your shoulders back and lift your heart. Still plenty of work happening in this variation. Or you lean back slightly so that your toes lift off of the mat. Nice. Shins are parallel here. That's option 2. Option 3 is to go hands free, reaching your hands forward. Can you continue to lift up through your chest? Nice. We're here for one more inhale. And if you're feeling courageous today, maybe you straighten your legs. Nice. Good, everyone. One more inhale. And then exhale, hug your knees to your chest and roll yourself all the way back down onto your mat. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little rock from side to side. Awesome. Good job. Keep your knees hugging into your chest and send your arms out wide in a big T shape or cactus if you prefer. And then from here, let your knees fall to the left. Maybe your left hand rests on top of your right knee to deepen the twist. Let your right shoulder blade really melt towards the earth, like it's the heaviest part of your body. Maybe you close down your eyes and you breathe super deeply into your belly. Find one more inhale. And one more exhale. Slowly bring yourself back through center. Keep your knees lifted, and then send both knees over to the right. This time maybe your right hand rests on your top leg, just for a little support in your twist. Let your left shoulder blade be heavy, close down your eyes. Send your breath into your belly, filling up your belly like a balloon. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, come back through center. We'll finish in happy baby. So there are a couple options here. Either you grab the backs of your legs and just flex your feet directly up to the sky. This is a great option if your hips are tight. If you could reach for your feet, then go ahead, grab the outer edges of your feet, keep them flexed, and draw your knees down towards your armpits. And then everyone press your tailbone down towards the mat. At the same time, can you push the backs of your shoulders into the earth? And again, feel this connection with the ground. If you like, you can move a little from side to side here. Maybe straighten one leg at a time. Just whatever you need to sort of finish up your practice today. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then exhale to release your feet or your legs. Send them out long. We're going to finish like we started in Shavasana. So again, take a little minute to fidget. Roll out your legs, your shoulders, maybe even your head and your neck. And then allow your heels to be as wide as your mat and your feet to flop open to the sides. Let the hips melt across your mat like pancake batter moving across a pan. Feel a gentle lift up from your heart space, but let your shoulders be really heavy and your arms fall to the sides. Finally, give yourself a slight double chin so that the back of your neck is long. Close down your eyes and take a deep, full breath in through your nose. And exhale out your mouth. 2 more like that. Full breath in, breathe into every cell of your body. And exhale, relax every cell of your body. 1 more time. Full breath in. Exhale, relax. Know as a fact that you are supported by the ground beneath you. Allow yourself to soften more fully into your space and soften more fully into your body. Remove any lines in your forehead. Maybe swallow and relax your throat. Take a moment to notice the quality of your breath and the quality of the thoughts that are coming in and out of your mind. I called this video Surfing the Second Wave because surfing is also one of those states, just like yoga, where you can get into a flow. And we don't know what's coming next. Even before a pandemic, we still didn't know what was coming. So try as best as you can to surf the wave, go with the flow. And anytime you need to, know that you can ground into your body at any time, just by deepening your breath and feeling where you're connected to the earth. I hope you're feeling good. You can stay here as long as you need to, or start to bring the palms of your hands together, thumbs to your third eye. Corona. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.